guys, what is going on? It is your boy Sick Landon Boy. I'm here with my daddy. Since my baby recording. Yo, we're here for a very special video, finally an Akedo unboxing. Yes, I know it has been a long time since one, I've done an Akedo video, two, since I've even done a video on the channel. I'm pretty sure I haven't done a video in over a month on the channel. So yeah, I apologize for that. Broken record, me saying that and everything like that. But yeah, so here we are here finally fashionably late with Akedo Beast Strike. Now, I will go ahead and clarify this. This technically is not my first unboxing of Akedo Beast Strike. I did cheat a little. There was a video that you guys actually never got to see. And essentially I did unbox a little bit of Akedo Beast Strike products already. Here's my proof. This is kind of like an amalgamation of arenas, so ignore that. But, you know, as you can see, Shredder and the Beast Strike Chucks as well. I forgot his name. Or I think it's like Dragon Fang Chuck or something like that. So, yeah, that is just kind of proof that we did actually get some Akedo Beast Strike stuff. Specifically, I got the Turtles Arena. I got the Versus Pack of Donatello and Stockman. And I got the starter pack, of course, the one with Dragon Fang Chucks and everything like that. Also, Gokong and Nightblade as well. So that was a really cool thing to get right there. I will also go ahead and clarify right now. Go ahead and get like some, I guess, bad news out of the way. Beast Strike is easily my least favorite series out of Akedo, specifically because I was expecting a lot more, especially because it was an odd series. Odd as in the number, not odd as in, like, you know, weird. Series 1 was pretty huge. It was the introduction to Akedo and everything like that. Series 2 was just kind of like filler. You know, we got the Giants introduced, stuff like that. Series 3, easily the best series of Akedo thus far. You know, introduced the elemental mechanics and everything. We got the Power Strikers. We got, you know, so many different things. The Power Storm mechanics, everything. We got so much good done with Series 3. Series 4, kind of an expansion on Series 3. You know what I mean? Kind of filled in some gaps, you know what I mean? We got 2 more giants that were, you know, of elements that we didn't already have. So, obviously, Series 5, I'm expecting, you know, something big, something huge, and, well, we kind of didn't get that. We got the least amount of characters that we've ever received. No mythical. I know that there is, like, the whole Beast Blade, or whatever it's called, that, you know, is kind of like rare, but it's not really what I like to see. I'm not really a fan of that. You know what I mean? I would much rather a limited edition, even though I don't have Storm Strike or Shifter. I would have preferred a mythical. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's just kind of me though, I guess. And also, it just kind of feels like, I don't know, it feels like the Beast Strike is taking a step back. Like, they're not acknowledging the Power Storm mechanics or anything. They're not acknowledging, like, elemental types or anything. I mean, we know they're there now, honestly, but, like, you know, the fact that it's not being shown to us, the fact that it's not being told to us anymore. Yeah. So, and the other thing that I don't like about Series 5, Beast Strike, is that we also have the new crossover with the Turtles. Now, I will go ahead and say right now, I don't have anything against the Turtles. I love TMNT. I love them, but I just feel like Akedo was, you know, doing well by being original, by not tying itself into any other brand or franchise. You know what I mean? It was being successful on its own. And that's one thing that I kind of like about the series, especially, like, you know, the lore of the show and everything like that. I love that stuff. So the fact that it's kind of like, you know, moving away from that and everything. And, I mean, we haven't gotten a new episode of the show in a while now. I don't know how long it's actually been, but we haven't gotten a new episode in a long time. The last episode we got, spoilers if you haven't seen it, but it was the one where we were kind of setting up for Beast Strike. You know what I mean? So it was the cliffhanger that was supposed to introduce us to this. Here we are, kind of like, you know, halfway into the franchise. I mean, we're like probably 2 or 3 months away from the next series of Akedo, which I have seen some leaks of and everything like that. And I gotta tell you, I'm still not too impressed. But yeah, we've already gotten stuff like that revealed, and we're still kind of wondering where the show is, and where's the, you know, maybe the show can kind of bring some good to this, but you know, we haven't really gotten that yet. So here's to hoping that does happen at least at some point, sometime. But we have some Beast Strike stuff here. Enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and get into some unboxing here. We have Gold Tusk, White Paw. We have the other starter pack, the official rule starter pack. So yeah, we got that. We got Titan Floswat. Good to see Floswat coming back. And we have Shadow Roach. I can't think of too many franchises where a roach has been a character, but that is unique. I will say that much. And I definitely wouldn't think roach when it comes to beasts, but who knows? That works for some people. That might work for some people. So that's what we're gonna be getting into today. But we got one bonus. We got a bonus that we need to get out of the way first. Bam! We have Buster Splits and Sweat Stain here. This was the only versus pack, well, excuse me, the only Super Splitter pack, I guess, that I did not have from Series 4. So this is my final thing that I needed from Series 4 in order to complete my Series 4 collection. So I did go ahead and get that when I got these as well. So yeah, this is kind of like a Black Friday haul as well. So just letting you guys know that it's not random stuff. So yeah, let me go ahead and just one more kind of flaw that I didn't like about Series 5. I don't like that all the giants are recolors of previous giants. Floswat I can give a buy, because Floswat and Tailwhip are kind of like the same thing, right? But yeah, all these other guys being recolors of previous giants, not really a fan of that. That kind of seems lazy to me. But yeah, so with that being said, let's go ahead. Let's get into you first. All right, I have freed these two from their prison, so to speak. So yeah, wrapping up Series 4 here. So yeah, we got Buster Splits here, and we got Sweat Stain. So the final two figures that I was missing from Series 4. I'm pretty sure a lot of people actually don't have these guys still as well. But of course, I will go ahead and mention this, by the way. There's one thing I still don't miss about Akedo. It's how hard the packaging is to get open, man. It's still the same. But of course, you know, after doing this for a while, you know, I kind of get used to it. Anyway, yeah, let's see what statistics we got on Buster Splits and Sweat Stain here. So I know Buster Splits is like light and shadows. So yeah, obviously Super Splitter, so 2 different elemental types. Again, a cool mechanic that was introduced in Series 4 that they kind of just never, they're not even trying to bring back by the looks of it. So yeah, I would love to see some new Super Splitters. So what we got here? We got 8 health and 5 attacks. Not bad. Value, I'm assuming 6. Yes, sir. Okay. So 2 attack against lightning and 1 attack against shadows. So that's gonna be interesting as well. All right. Let's see what his power up is. It's gonna be HP swap, mirror HP, excuse me, for water. All right. Don't know how well that's gonna, you know, match up with all the other figures, but you know, I'll definitely see that. That's one of the things I love about new Akedo figures. I love trying to figure out new team comps and everything like that. Which is again another reason why I'm kind of disappointed that, you know, Series 5 is not really that big. Yeah, probably gonna be riding Series 5 a lot in this video. Sweat Stain here. Here's one thing. Sweat Stain's another one of those characters. I forgot who I said this about before in like a previous unboxing, but Sweat Stain is one of those characters where on the side of the packaging he looks so sick, but that does not relate to the figure at all. So yeah, and apparently Sweat Stain's the one that makes this pack actually so rare, apparently. So yeah, kind of a similar situation to Rap Snap, although I'm pretty sure Rap Snap never even came out, but you know, that's whatever. So yeah, I think I got a little bit of a chip paint on the side of his face there. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I think there's a little bit of chip paint there. He is showing out very weird on this. But yeah, obviously water element going here. We got 5 attack, 5 health. Love to see it. 5 value. 5, 5, and 5. Hey, we're fine with that. All right. 1 armor against, is that light or water? That might be light, actually. I think that's light. So yeah, I think it's more white than blue. And we have one attack against fire. That's cool. You know, by the weapon though, I can tell you that he's probably a pretty decent warrior. Now, he might be an ender though. I expect a character like this to be an ender. So we'll see. He is not an ender. He's not an ender. He actually has a power up. Oh my gosh. All right. Plus 1 HP to light. Yes, sir. That is exactly what that is. Plus 1 HP to light. So, okay. That's good. Wow. All right. All right, Sweatstain. All right. Could be a solid character now. So, that out of the way. Let's get into you. All right. And there they are. Now, before we even talk about these, I will go ahead and clarify, just in case we have anybody new here to the channel or anything like that. I mean, 9 times out of 10, if you're watching this, you probably already know how Akedo works and what we do, but I will go ahead and clarify just in case. These two controllers right here did not come with this pack, okay? These two controllers did not come with this pack. These are controllers that I had on hand. So, yeah. Obviously, I've been collecting Akedo for a while, so I do have some spare controllers just lying around. Only this controller comes with it. This controller, these 3 figures, not the 2 controllers that I'm using for these. So, that being said, though, it does actually make me realize something a little interesting about B-Strike. It's actually another thing that I don't like about B-Strike, but, yeah, I'm just going to clarify that. I don't like how some of the characters that they brought back don't really make that much sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's Miss Slither? You know what I mean? Like, why isn't Shreddy in this? You feel what I'm saying? Like, don't these characters actually kind of make sense for something like this? Or is that just me? You know what I mean? Like, I feel there's some characters that should have been brought back that kind of got shafted, if you will, when it comes to the whole B-Strike thing. So, that's just me. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of things about Series 5 and I guess Series 6 that I don't like, but I can't boil that all down in one video, so, or at least not in this video. So here we have Viper Darksting on the Lightning type now. We're looking at 2 attack and 6 health. I was gonna say that value better be 4, because if that's not the case, then I don't know what to tell you. We got defense against what type is that? It looks like Earth. Yeah, I think it's Earth. So 1 armor against Earth, and which was Darksting's old type, by the way. And for the power up, we got 1 HP to light. So that actually confirms. I think that actually confirms that Tail Whip's type over here is light. Because I was actually confused because the color on here looks very weird. So yeah, and I was thinking that he glowed in the dark, but when I looked on the checklist, it didn't say that he did. It normally would say if that's the case. By the way, I think this is our 5th Tail Whip, because we got Series 1, we got Epic Tail Whip in Series 2, we got Tremor Fist and Alpha Predator in Series 3. So yeah, this is our 5th Tail Whip right here. So yeah, Bone Crusher Tail Whip. That's awesome. So yeah, but I think this actually confirms that he's a light element here. So that confirms that, you know, a Dark Sting would obviously go into Tail Whip. So yeah, that value 6. Let's look at his attack and health here, if I can angle it right. 8 health for attack, not that bad. And we got, what is that? 1 attack against lightning. Yes, sir. That is what that says. And so if it is correct, the power-up inside should be something that affects Earth, because Mecha Choppa is Earth. So let's see. Yep, that is exactly right. Okay, so then Choppa's gonna have something that affects lightning. So that's cool. All right, yeah, the at least the synergy's here. The synergy's here, even though you wouldn't actually know that unless you know, were in Series 3 or Series 4 and you know the Power Storm mechanics. But I guess that's something that kind of skipped out on here. All right, Bone Crusher Tail Whip. That's nice. And here we have Mecha Choppa. I gotta be honest with you now. If you were to show me the entire Series 3 roster of characters, especially the newcomers, out of all the ones that I thought would have came back, I would not have thought Choppa would have been one of them. But here we are, Mecha Choppa. This is our 2nd Choppa. Okay, sorry about that cut here, although I do think I'm going to have to make this video a little bit quicker, so I'm going to have to speed things up here, guys. Sorry about that. But, Mecha Choppa, this is our second variant of Choppa now. Stats, looks like he's going to be an Earth element this time around. Same thing as he was last time, I don't know what I'm saying this time around. 7 health, 5 attack, value 5, makes sense. Plus 1 attack against, I believe that's light, yes it is. Plus 1 attack against light, and his power-up should affect lightning, and it does. Plus 1 attack to lightning. So, that wraps up the starter pack. Let's quickly get into the Giants. Okay, so we got all of the Giants free and on their controllers and everything like that. Before we even get into anything, I will say this. Shadow Roach was the most annoying figure I think I've ever unboxed on the channel, because for some reason he would not go on his controller at all, and it was to the point where where he was actually beginning to come apart from his base. So I eventually got him on. He's good and everything. He's still intact, but like, wow, just wow. I was gonna use a different controller, but I'm persistent. So one thing I did notice while unboxing these Giants, though, is that 3 of them are technically not carbon. Well, 2, maybe 3 of them are technically not recolors, because I brought some of the older Giants back there for comparison. And one thing I immediately noticed is that this is what made me check. Look at White Paw here. White Paw's legs are completely different from that of Scratchatron's, right? But if you look at Scratchatron's legs, you can see that they are the same as Gold Tusk's. So what they did essentially was they interchanged some of the legs and they recolored the figure. Now Titan Fly Swat is actually a little bit different. I don't have Terrific's tail whip on me right now, but I know the fists are actually different. Now, that being said though, I'm pretty sure Thoraxis and Shadow Roach are actually carbon copies. Okay, again, sorry for that interruption, but as I was saying, I'm pretty sure that Thoraxis and Shadow Roach over there are actually carbon copies of each other. I see no differences between them, aside from them obviously being 2 different characters and having different statistics, stuff like that. But, yeah, so, I guess kind of my bad, Moose Toys. I was under the impression that these were, again, carbon copies, carbon recolors of their original counterparts, but that is not the case for at least 3 of them. I'm not sure about Shadow Roach. Although, again, I'm pretty sure that he is just a copy of Thoraxis altogether. Now, that being said, let's go ahead and look at some statistics, but before we do, y'all don't know how these characters actually look, so yeah, let's see if I can just... Yes, sir. Ooh, that almost went very bad. Yes, sir. All right. Got all the armor off. So that's how these characters look without the armor. And let's go ahead and look at White Paw here. Going to be a lightning type with... Which is weird because I don't know why his button is blue. But, okay, so we got what? 9 health and 6 attack. That's actually not that good for a giant. 10 value. And we have a Power Stone Mechanic plus 1 attack against Earth. That's pretty cool there. Got Gold Tusk here. All right. Now, I will say this, though. I will say this while I'm on the topic. I guess because these Giants are at least kind of like recolors and everything like that, this does kind of mean... I'm going to go ahead and get Tonk's armor over here. That you can interchange armors now. So that I guess that's kind of a positive. I can't even get it on here. Properly. There we go. So you can kind of interchange armors. I guess that's cool, but yeah, it's, I still rather prefer another giant. Maybe that's just me. But here we go. We got Gold Tusk here. Gonna be a... No way. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I thought that was Shadows for a second. I was gonna say, wait a minute. Yo. Gonna be light, looks like. 10 health and 5 attack. Value 10. 1 attack against Shadows. That's cool. Got Titan Fly Swat here. Looking really cool. Good to see Fly Swat back again. One of my favorite characters from Series 1. Gonna be Earth this time around. with 10 health, and if the camera would focus, you can see that is 6 attack. If the camera will focus, there we go. 6 attack. And we got value 10 again. So all these are value 10. Plus 1 against lightning. Plus 1 attack. And here we have Shadow Roach, which again, that's, what other franchise do you know using a roach as a character? All right. So yeah, he's obviously gonna be Shadows type. I'd be concerned if he wasn't. 10 attack. Excuse me, 10 health. Whoa, 10 attack would be interesting. 10 health and 6 attack. And we got value 10, obviously, and plus 1 against light. I think that's light. Yeah, plus 1 against light. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, that essentially wraps it up for this video. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about Series 5, you know, Akedo B-Strike or whatever. Let me know how you guys' collections are going. I am going to be trying to do some more uploads and everything like that. Like I said, with, you know, Series 6 basically, you know, getting revealed now, I am trying to, I guess, wrap up my Series 5 collection so that I can at least go into Series 6 with decently open arms, that is. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this unboxing. So if you did love this video, though, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and join the Shotty Squad. And I hope to see you guys in another video. But before we go, I will go ahead and mention this. Because Akedo has kind of been on the back burner for me, I am looking at another toy line that we may or may not be bringing to the channel. I'm not going to say what that is now. But if you want to, you know, kind of hear me talk about that a little bit, I will be talking about it a bit on my TikTok. So TikTok is down there. If you want to go check that out, please do. But with all that being said, peace out and reach for the stars.